Welcome in, everyone, and thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Anyway, like I was going to say when I started, so I do have an order coming, so I will be right back. I'm actually going to force the ad a little early. Anyway, decide between yourselves what you want the three factions to be, and I'll be right back. All right. Well, that actually got here a lot sooner than I was expecting. So anyway, I've already started up the kingdom. We're just waiting on viewers so that we can decide on which three factions we will be going with tonight. Now, depending on how I'm feeling later, we may go on to a second run through, and I might actually take the chance to see how the continue game functions, because I've looked into it, but I haven't actually tried it yet. So we'll see how that works. Anyway, let me just get my drink. Can't have a hydrate command if you don't have anything to hydrate with. Oh, that lovely, lovely hiss. Anyway. If we don't get many people in soon, I might just simply pick them at random, if that makes sense. And then just let people join as they join. I don't know, after my first victory last night, it was so beautiful. I honestly thought that I had screwed up so many times over. And then just to kind of clench that win was just beautiful. Now, of course, I made sure there was a win for everyone. It wasn't just simply, I took over and just stopped everyone from doing anything. I tried to make it still somewhat diplomatic, because that's how I play, which usually is not the best way to go about it, apparently, but it works in my case. Well, it worked in my case, I guess. So we'll see if I can manage that again tonight. So let's see. We are, the Barons and the Chiefs seem to be the go-to. Let me see if I can grab anyone else to bring them into the game. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. My son needed something real quick. Yeah, anyway, we are just waiting on people to join. Actually, I could just let ChatGPT choose. Or Clyde. Alright. What do you got for me, Clyde? Okay. So it looks like we are... Whoops. I tried clicking on stream. So we're going with the Chiefs of the North, the Counts of the East, and the Patricians of the Coast. Hey, look everyone. My boob is here. Anyway, that's my son. Little inside joke. We had too much fun with it, and yeah, no, I'm a big child. Anyway, hello, son. Anyway, I let Clyde, Discord's little AI thing, decide which 3 factions we're gonna go with. So we begin, and we let chat join the factions they want to join. Which, by the way, you are more than welcome to join as well, son. Whether it be on this account or your actual account. God, that is such a bad joke. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some more people in. Anyway, welcome everyone. I do appreciate you being here. Oh, yeah, that I like to hear that. Also, welcome in Novak. I'm not even going to attempt to By the way, ignore my son. He's yeah, no. It's an inside joke. Cespria. Or Cespria. Nothing, son. Nothing. Anyway, feel free to join whatever faction you want. Unless, of course, there we go. Alright, so now we need to wait for at least 3 other people. I've reached out to a few to see if I can't kind of inflate the numbers a little bit. I don't really want to bother him. It's pretty bad when you have to start begging your friends to come in. Because that's the thing, like, the beginning of the stream always seems to be the slowest. But then, like last night, I started out pretty slow. And then by the end of it, I think I had like 30 people in. So, yeah. Though the first time I streamed this, like, we started off strong, and that was just, I don't know, I'm not used to it, personally. Not only that, but I'm in the process of attempting to make a sci-fi version of this. Which, Twitch integration is being a pain, as I would expect. But yeah. Yeah. The funny part is, if I hard code the channel in, the Twitch integration works perfectly fine. It's the moment I try to make it so other people can add theirs. Like, even just changing the channel name. For whatever reason, just changing the channel name throws the entire thing out of whack, and I don't get it. But yeah. Such are the troubles of a solo dev. No worries. I'm still trying to learn the whole, like, Twitch API stuff, so it is what it is. I mean, once I can get the very basics of it done, then we're good to go. That's literally the only thing holding me back from, well, that and art. I'm no good at art. Like, I made a Starfield just fine, but that was all procedurally done in GIMP using filters. But yeah. You know, I still have yet to see how this works. Oh. Yeah, no. I can't do anything but, like, unless it can be done procedurally, or I can, like, I can edit things and I can do very basic pixel art. Like, the little border here, that's scrolling along the bottom and then the right hand side of the screen. I made that. But it's really simple. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah. It's taking a little bit longer than normal to get people to come in. We've got one person that's willing to come in, but they're in a voice chat right now, so it'll be a minute. Aside from that, I really don't know many people else to reach out to that I haven't already tried. Oh. Well, that's no worries. Okay, Gabe, you can... That's enough. Yes it is. Thank you for noticing. So we literally just need, I think, like, at least... I would say to be comfortable, at least 3 more people. Alright. Hey, look at that. You actually got the counts. You got the one you wanted. Yay. Oh, whoops. Yep, that's a thing. I think the little star thingy for stream avatars is stuck. And I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, eventually I'm going to have to. Because from what I gather, it's actually getting a lot more stable, which is one of the main reasons me and Citadel weren't playing it anymore. Is that multiplayer was not all that stable at all. But yeah, I will definitely bring you in when I do. Don't worry. Yep, the star disappeared. Oof. I mean, technically we could get away with one more, with just one more. But like, I don't know. It's hey, Confused Scree, welcome in. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's because since you don't own the game, it's not gonna let you choose what faction you're in. Yeah, from what I've been gathering, you can only choose if you own the game. Otherwise, it just goes down the list. Yeah. Like, if Novak had tried to join the patricians after you did, he would have gotten in. Yep, you sure were. Oh, trust me, I remember people. The Patreons. I said the patricians. But if people want to join the Patreons, by all means. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I literally have almost nothing to give for that, so it's kind of Patreon's kind of a moot point at this point. Anyway, we could technically start, but I'm going to try and wait for at least one more person. Possibly. We'll see. Give free air. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. And the Council of the Vampires. The Chiefs of the Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, my son. Fair. Grandies are unloved. Alright, and a hydrate. Hit me with all three. I see how it is. Alright, and let's posture check and stretch. Yeah, that's true. Might as well. Alright, so just need to clear those out now that I've done them all. Six what? No, there's only 5. There's the Barons, the Chiefs, the Counts, the Grandies, and the Patricians. Jesus. I mean, I'll just do like an extended stretch. Oh. Man, the Grandies get so much hate, I swear. What is going on over here? Let's check. Anyway. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. Yeah, pretty much. What do you mean, what happened? They're the Karens of Catholicism. Nice. Yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I really don't. Son, you know my brain does not work. It seems like the Grandies and the patricians get the most hate. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, so... gonna literally give it to about... I'm gonna say, like, 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute. We'll wait for a 4th person. If not, like I said, we start the game, let people join when they get here. Because that's usually how it tends to go. Counts are sadists. 3 minutes? Okay, I'll give it 3 minutes. It's just we've already been technically sitting here for going on 28 minutes now, waiting on 4 people. So I don't want to take a quarter of my time or a third of my time just waiting on people to join. Oh, it definitely does. Like, technically, if my stream deck is to be believed, including bots, there are 17 viewers right now. Yeah, that makes sense, Novak. See, look, son, some people are on your side sometimes. Wait, you talking about my roles or what? Hold on. I forgot my own rules, so give me 1 second. That's pretty bad when you forget your own rules. Okay, let's not double the amount of processing power we're going here. Also, someone remind me at some point I have to fix the commands. I'll probably just end up making my own bot, honestly. Rules, where are you? Oh, I don't have the rules saved. Oh, that's... Okay, I have to go into my settings. I mean, that's fine. I really should add the rules to more... I think literally the only rules I had was be kind to one another and party on. Because I am the biggest nerd ever. Be a decent human. Give me something before I fucking die of cringe. I don't know, whatever your joke was, whatever was the original joke you were gonna give, go for it. I give you full reign. I give you full reign. One joke, however you... There you go. You know, I could see it. I could honestly see it. Alright, so we are gonna go because we've already passed 10:30. So let's begin the game. Alright, so of course we'll start off with the coronation first, because why not? Your Majesty. Oh, let me... Whoa, hello. My mic just fell off of the thing. Okay, that's fun. Hold on. I have to fix my mic. Wow, my mic literally like fell off the desk. I apologize, guys. This should only take me a second. Okay, there we go. Really, Novak? Really? I lack a brain. I lack a brain every day. So you're not alone there. Trust me. Okay. Anyway, Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. They wouldn't dare. You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? All right. Have at it, guys. Nice. Ziberian basically fell on the star. That's hilarious. All right. So there's all 3 votes. And it is, of course, going for throwing the queen in the river. It is decided the queen will be thrown in the river. What? What kind of coronation is this? Or no, let me change out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Yeah, it's a rite of passage. Okay, we're going to go with the council introductions, which apparently are happening in the north. Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the wealthy coast. So, introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Good luck in the days ahead, your highness. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I fall into that accent with them. Introduce yourself to the Counts of the East. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And the coast. Of course, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. I can't speak. English hard. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. The path of victory. Let's try something a little different this time around, shall we? Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As the mother of the nation. We're going to go farming. Actually, no. No. Architect of the Golden Age. We're going to go trade. Yes. English. The brain logics logically because English doesn't English Englishly. What a traitor. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. And with that, we end the spring season of the year 948. Laja of the Sepri Novak clan, sinister northern god-speaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Liliana. Okay, I can't do the accent. How do we make that happen? Yeah. All right. Up to you, Novak. Have at it. Subterfuge, nice. And voting has closed. Yes, I know. And done. The chiefs plan to replace the Queen's closest advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove the current advisors are doing a bad job. Poster. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. And now for the counts. Carl of the Not a Gamer Person dynasty, legendary Eastern orator, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Liliana wears the crown. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, Noobles. There we go. Possession. Nice. Okay. So your goal is... Okay, the Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the Queen, putting her totally under their control. First, they must lull the Queen into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. It's a pretty easy one for you guys to do. Well, for you to do. Yeah, it definitely is. Alright, last but not least, the patricians of the coast. Marcus of the Confused Scree family, eccentric coastal rapscallions, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Liliana. Something must be done. Alright. Alright, Scree. Confused Scree. You know what I mean. Remember you have to vote at... Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Okay. Intimidation. Raise stability. So you're going in complete opposition. So either way, I'm helping one of you. That's fair. The patricians plan to hold the queen hostage in her own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Jesus. There's war among the nobles already. Because the chiefs have to lower stability to 4 or less, and the patricians have to raise it to 5 or more. It really is. Although this time I'm not falling for the whole taking out a loan, or minting money, because that was a bad idea. Yep, it's one of those. We're just gonna say no. Bye-bye. It's all been handled, because I'm the greatest. Anyway, laws of the land. So, let's see. You know what? We're going to adopt Call for Unity. Alright. So first off, I need to pick my honor guard. Oh, that's right. Ad coming in a minute and 5 seconds. Thank you, Noobles. Actually, you know what? Oh, ad in progress. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about ads. Anyway, so we are going to go with the honor guard first because I need to make sure I'm protected. And I have this odd feeling that it's probably not a good idea to give it to the chiefs. Your Majesty, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your honor guard? If you let us host it in the north, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident the Northern Warriors will win. Oh, this is the first time I've had this happen. Wow, confused Scree. Wow. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your honor guard and have done with it? I don't know. I've never had this option. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. So the Chiefs go down. And that was my son again. Thank you, son. The whole joke was Maboob and the other one. And he actually legitimately made them as accounts. Thank Morgana. I'll begin organizing the event at once. A week later, you receive word that the Battle Royale is due to begin, held on a northern mountaintop. You travel up to spectate, along with a horde of murder fans from across the kingdom. Can you do what? Welcome one and all. Today's competitors are Northern Warrior Heroes, Eastern Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the Patrician's greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Who will you support, your greatness? Well, it's definitely not going to be the Northern Warriors, I'm sorry. Go for it. Although they do also have the greatest military. I mean, if you're talking about real money, I'll take it. And I will give it to you. I will give this to you. That's what I thought. No, I'm going to take middle of the road. Because I don't want to give it to... I don't want to give it to the Chiefs. And the Patrician's army is kind of a little on the low side. So the Counts are the middle ground. Anyway, let's watch the fight. 40% chance. The bell rings. The Northern Warrior scarcely has time to catch his breath before the Eastern Knight is also upon him, raising her voice in song. Sparks fly as blades clash. The three fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eye to follow. Once, twice, a blade finds its mark. Blood sprays, and finally someone stands victorious. It's the Eastern Knights. Nice. It's the Eastern Knight, her sword raised in triumph above her head, her opponents lie dead at her feet. Damn. Gods be good, they must have cheated, or we just got unlucky. Regardless, you have the honor guard you wanted, your greatness. Authority is now credible. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh god, we're gonna go with the counterfeit currency again. The coast has been prosperous of late, but my tax collectors are reporting suspicious coins in the latest takings. The whole region is awash with fake money. The council needs to act. Yeah, so this is... Yep, no, that's not happening. I mean, this will lower my trade too, so I'm not too happy about that either. But that lowers trade stability and authority. Alright, have at it, guys. Enjoy your vote. Alright. So, order your artificers to invent a new coin that's harder to counterfeit. After weeks of experimenting, the new coin is invented. It has a special pattern of ridges along the rim that make it nearly impossible to counterfeit. However, they are much more expensive to manufacture. Rolling them out across the kingdom will take time. Meanwhile, people continue to use the old coins, impacting trade in the coast. Not the best. Wow. Jesus. Also, Gabe, that the second account there that you made, I know it was literally, you literally created it for the joke, but Twitch is listing it as a suspicious user. That's hilarious to me. I'm sorry. All right, and a contentious sale. Your greatness. This is an outrage. Noble patrician confused Scree is trying to steal my bear. Oh, are we seriously going at this one again? Are we seriously going at this one again? He's trying to steal my bear from under my nose. Confused Scree, what do you have to say? It's not their bear. I was about to buy this bear from an adventurer in the Tatterlands when Chief Sesper... You know what? I'm just going to say Novak. I'm sorry, Novak. Turned up, shouting and raving about Skurinorn. She's a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie. I suppose this is a matter for the council. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there will be trouble. You know, let's see about a call for unity. I'm gonna call for unity. All right, I like it. My vote matters here. You suck. Finders keepers. Noble patrician Confuse Scree can have the bear. And that raises stability up by 1 more. The patricians excitedly purchased the bear for an extraordinary amount from the Tattered Lands adventurer, who can't believe her luck. So, kingdom stability goes up to 7. The Coast Defiance goes down by 1 to 0. But their wallets also their wallet also goes down to 250. Wow. Bear cavalry. Naturally, the chiefs aren't happy to have lost their sacred symbol, but there's little they can do. Defiance is now at 2. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. Alright, son, have a good one. She's transported to the coast, sedated by special herbs. Noble patrician Confuse Scree anticipates sellout attendance at their zoo. Bye. Alright, and we end the season. And we start our first auction of the stream. Alright, so remember everyone, it's !fund, the letter that you're funding, and how much you're funding. Alright, so we are stretch first, and then we will start the bidding. Ow. And a posture check. And shaking up my drink, apparently. Go bid your own money. Alright. And the auction begins now. Noobles, you gonna try funding anything? Or are you gonna let Novak and Confuse Scree win? Okay. Fair enough. So we're gonna have the stability just kind of sit, like not change at all. That's hilarious. Nice. Alright, so stability goes down and then goes back up. Alright, off to the important things. Finding a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Is it really that urgent? Of course. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. A city in flames. Pick the capital if he's better for you. Your Grace, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Yorovsk. Yorovsk? Jesus. Nubles, can't you people name your cities properly? Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. What caused this fire? Cow kicked over a lantern, Your Majesty. Some milkmaid was burning the midnight oil and must have had unexpectedly cold hands. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we can rebuild. What do we got? What do we got? Well, first off, no. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm sorry. Why do you hate me? Alright, you're broke. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I have something I can come back from that with. I'm pretty sure. The rebuilding process will break the bank and take much longer, but fire should never ravage Yorovsk's sturdy stone buildings again. Treasury is now at 0. Defiance is now loyal. Escaped experiment. I have a chance to make money back. Apparently something has escaped from the cellars of Count Nadagamer Person's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Hello, Your Majesty. It was all right on holy site. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognized my Aunt Edna's earlobes. Jesus. The creature is my life's work, Your Highness, and my son. Okay there, Frankenstein. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. It's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. There we go. That's my vote. Sorry. Hey, Nixie. How are you? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Oh, are you okay? Burn us if you wish, you fools. I was on the verge of defeating death itself. You're burning your own savior. Burn the communists. Kill the rats. Not a gamer person and their hideous creation are burned together at dawn, clutching each other's hands. The common folk celebrate that the ninth justice is done. Well, Noobles 2 was born. Alright, and we end the season. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath the eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the queen. The Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. No, because if you get any more people in to help you, you could possibly still win Novak. Or, well, at least progress. And this is how I get back in the game. Sorry. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. I'm draining your bank account. You left it in the coast. Eligible options. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Yes, this is definitely my villain arc. I literally let them spend all of my money, and then I immediately tax them all to hell. Alright, let's see my eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment, you just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Asgal, firstborn son of the northern Novak clan. He's your typical northern lad, as far as I can tell, big and loud and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. I've heard that he spends most of his time playing cards or making wagers with friends and hangers-on. They say he's popular with the common folk up north, too. I can see the appeal, I suppose. Not even going to question that. This is Emmanuel, the eldest son of the Eastern Noobles dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made him look so severe, just a trick of the light, perhaps. See that beautiful fur coat he's wearing in the portrait? Wolf pelt, hunted it himself. He went missing a while ago, but it turned out he'd accidentally locked himself in his cellar. Survived on wine for a week. I don't see what all the fuss is about. And finally, from the coast, we have Marinus, the wealthy heir to noble patrician Confused Scree's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his eldest brother had an unfortunate accident. He recently gave away half his fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. The common folk hate him for some reason, but who cares what they think? Rich person gave away half their money. It's looking like I'm going to be going north. Although, gambling or giving away? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Going with the coast, baby. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Yeah, it's a little late now for me, but, you know. It is what it is. Alright, and a spot of heresy. Your Majesty, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They are saying a group of church missionaries went missing near my lands. The weather's cold around here. Anything could have happened to them. No one dares to fight me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Majesty. Though she remains silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. Because I know at least 2 of you will vote together. Oh, don't you dare. Okay. I was about to say, I knew 2 of you were going to vote together, so that's another point in stability for me. I know. And it failed anyway, so it's fine. Wait. What? Stability went up and then back down. The High Inquisitor's poor agents are pestered to distraction by the northern locals and bogged down by false leads. With no dead missionaries, the trial quickly reaches an impasse. Reluctantly, the High Inquisitor is forced to drop the charges. Well, that works. Wait, was there another one? Oh, okay. A lackluster menagerie. Oh. Wait, you can turn ads off? Oh, okay. Anyway, Your Serene Highness, I fear our menagerie is failing to thrive. We thought the bear would be the star of the show, but she just sits in her enclosure looking sad. No one wants to see her. Of course she's sad. She's meant to roam the frozen tundra, not getting overheated and being fed sweets. Actually, we wondered if she'd like some company. Perhaps the Tatterlands would yield another bear of her type. You know what? I'm putting my vote towards that. Might as well. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. Hey, Heavenly Chaos. Welcome to the stream, hon. And let's see, you got added to the Chiefs. Yeah, unfortunately, it's looking like the bar wants to bonk. The bear wants to bonk. Nice. So, we get to find the bear companion. I'll gladly take a 900 gold hit. The patricians contact the adventurer from the Tatterlands once more, who returns having lost an eye but gained a large sedated bear. Once the second bear is safely installed in the enclosure, both beasts cheer up. People flock to noble patrician Confused Scree's menagerie to lay eyes on these majestic creatures. Wealth is up, trade is up. Booyah. And now we end the winter season and the year 948. Up in the north, Chief Novak is hosting a grand feast at their clan hall. Remember yesterday I said clown hall by accident? The kingdom was supposed to be chaos by now. Chaos! Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. We can hardly argue with that the Queen's advisors are doing a bad job when the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic. Jesus. Okay, never trying that accent again. I really gotta stop trying that. The chief's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. All right. You know, we'll go with the Monarch's Iron choice. Because I think we're good on stability at the moment. Bankruptcy looms. Okay, this is where we have the fun part. What do you suggest we do? The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Ooh, actually... I can take a hit to stability. That buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. You order the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is as practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounces you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Ooh, stability dropped to 7. That's fine. No one's at that point yet. Alright, so the royal wedding. Your wedding to Marinus is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Marinus at your side. Do you take this man to be lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. Oh, this is going to go swimmingly. This is going to go swimmingly. By the time you find yourself alone with him, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. Perhaps you're right. The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. There. We're both in this together. You comfort him long into the night, listening as he expresses his doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, he falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. Okay, this could go well. He's kind of a downer, but I can work with that. And about face. Oh, this is a military one. He's a pussy. I'll allow that. Didn't know I raised a wimp. Nice. Your Majesty, the new anti-counterfeit coins are almost ready to roll out in the coast. We have an issue, however. The common folk now associate your face with the old, valueless coins. Perhaps we should replace your image with something else. Aw, if we must. Sorry, Your Majesty, but it's for the best. Not to worry, Your Esteemed Highness. I know who could shoulder this burden. Why don't you put Marcus's face on the coin? I know you have your differences, but Marcus is a notable public figure on the coast. Yeah, no, we're not having that one. I'm sorry. We're not lowering stability and trade. Not happening. Sorry. I can take an authority hit if you guys go that route. Just weighing my option. Alright, looks like replace it with a generic image of a lion. Alright, here we go. Sorry. And it succeeded. Nice. With the new anti-counterfeiting coins, when the new anti-counterfeiting coins are rolled out, coastal merchants are delighted. But a few confused peasants decided that an actual lion must now occupy the throne. Really? Why are peasants so stupid? To your surprise, this meets with general approval. About time we had a strong ruler, the commoners mutter. When they see you in person, they're inevitably disappointed. Why does that not surprise me? Yeah. The rumors of your Leonin nature refuse to die away. Some nobles start jokingly calling you the Lioness, which isn't too bad as nicknames go, even if it's ironic. I mean, I'll go with it. Alright, and we end the season. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, noble patrician Confused Scree has invited their closest confidants aboard their yacht. Our plans are going better than expected, the Spymaster thinks. The Spymaster thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to her lack of attention, I've made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmedian Empire, even though it's forbidden. Trade is now in a monopoly. Wow. Now it's got to get the counts and the chiefs up, and we're good. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Indeed, the Honor Guard are incorruptible, but the Watch are another story. If the Queen can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of the scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Alright, so the only ones who haven't gotten their scheme going, which ironically enough now have the majority rule as far as how many, yeah, you know what I mean. Words are hard. Newborn cubs. Oh, hello. Noble patrician Confused Scree proudly wheels a covered cage into the council hall. Marvelous, your esteemed highness. Look what I have here. They whip the cloth in the cage to reveal a small, fluffy white bear. It's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. It turns out that the bears in our menagerie are in love. Isn't that sweet? I thought you might like to be gifted one of the bear's cubs, your esteemed highness, in exchange for a modest donation to my menagerie. Your highness, this is an outrage, a slap in the face to the devout chiefs. The bear should have been ours. Not really looking to take a hit to my treasury. So, have at it. Devout? Where the fuck did you pull that from? Where the fuck did you get that from? Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, well, I think you guys know where I'm going with this. We want to raise trade. There are far more important things on which to spend your taxes, but many patricians see your refusal as an insult. They take the cub back to the coast. Oh, it was for them. Damn it. Yeah. Well, shit. Where visitors flock to see the family of bears in their comfortable home. The treasurer, however, is happy. She says it would have been terribly expensive to keep a bear in the palace, even a small one. Yeah, I was trying to get trade with the other two. Well, that was a waste. Ah, tasty innovation. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Majesty, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied. What my servant brought me that evening will change the world forever. Show me. Behold. They hold in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. And that's making me want a sandwich now. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, words, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Ingenious. Naturally, since this is my invention, I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, I expect everyone will be enjoying a nice, not a gamer person for lunch. I'm sorry. That just sounds so wrong. Oh, tell me that doesn't sound wrong. Enjoying a nice, not a gamer person for lunch. It sounds like we're putting you on a platter. But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a not a gamer person is consumed. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. Oh my god, that sounds really bad. Every time a not a gamer person is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I'm putting my vote on that. Yeah, no, I lost it on that one. Every time someone consumes a not a gamer person. Alright, so it looks like you get a one-time reward from the treasury instead. But trade is now up. Thank you, Your Majesty. I suppose it's better than nothing. And yes, I know that lowers my funds, but we'll live. I'm reforming you to be a capitalist. Not a gamer person proves a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the East, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you can put almost anything between two pieces of bread. Contested wreck. Here we go. An opportunity, Your Highness. A Kurth ship sunk last week, just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kurth vessels are always full of valuable things. Oh, hey, Heavenly Chaos. It's you. Wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters by the 9th. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hethos than any of yours. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems, Your Majesty, esteemed council. Don't let this liar fool you. Wait, Novak, I thought you'd you'd want to salvage it for the Chiefs. Ooh, so close, Nixie. Damn. Alright, guess we're leaving it alone. Oh, nice. You got it. Yeah, the authority challenge failed anyway. Leave it alone. But what of bounty? The riches? Everyone protests the decision. Of course, less than a week goes by before Chief Heavenly Chaos secretly orders the salvage team to loot the wreck anyway, but it doesn't go well. The divers are dashed against the jagged reefs by a swarm of sharks. Somehow you are blamed for this. Of course I am. So their military goes down, Defiance goes up. If we had been allowed to explore the wreck openly, we could have worked together, and the divers could have been better equipped. By the Starflayer, I say the Queen should stop meddling in our maritime affairs. Ooh, damn. Okay, so we're going to end this season. And start the auctions. Again, just keep in mind, guys, it's !fund, the letter of the item you're funding, and then how much you're funding. And we are a go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Schmiegelman, welcome in, hun. Welcome to the stream, and you got added to the patricians. Nice. So now the only one who's alone right now is not a gamer person in the counts. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, I am going to force the ad a little early so that I can go get a sandwich, because I'm hungry now. I want to eat a not a gamer person. And that just does not sound right out of context. That does not sound right out of context at all. Anyway, I'll be right back. Enjoy the ad. Sorry, that took a little longer than expected. I apologize. Okay, so. Whew. I sound like I'm out of breath. I swear. Anyway, have a good one, Nixie. Sorry. Ooh, about your heir. Your marriage to Marinus has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. That doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. He cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. But, spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as to be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head. That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. You know what? I've never tried the cousins one. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once. Rumors of bribery. Your Majesty, I've heard some disconcerting whispers about noble patrician confused Scree of the coast. They have been discreetly offering coin to your palace watch. Just gifts, they say. Gifts of enough coin to retire with. What are they playing at? The Palace Watch have been grumbling about their low wages recently. If we don't give them a raise, these bribes will look very appealing. Unfortunately, we can't give them anything with the treasury as low as it is. We need to bring this matter to the council, Your Majesty. Very well, assemble them at once. By the depths, you don't have a shred of proof of any of this. Don't make me laugh. I trust the rest of the council will join me in scorning these lies. And you know what? Either I'm gonna get more money, or we're gonna sack the current watch and rehire from scratch. Uh-huh. Sure. I mean, as long as I don't piss off the chiefs, we should be good. You order the mint to produce more coins. The sudden rise in inflation causes food prices to rise enough to leave thousands starving. Mostly the extra cash goes straight to the Palace Watch Hopefully this will buy their loyalty. I have a feeling that's going to bite me in the ass. A prediction. Your Highness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Majesty knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Blood and stars, no. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. Really, nobles? All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very loud. Yep, that's what we're going with. All right. Anybody else voting? All right. I'm closing the count. I'm closing the votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me the fuck. By the blood of the dead, that you shouldn't be encouraging this nonsense. Jesus, now I'm gonna have to pay both y'all to keep both y'all from going against me, or from revolting. As word gets out about the impending solar event, visitors from across the kingdom drift over to the north. Excuse me. Whoa, hello. I think I ate too fast. Okay, nobles, chill, breathe. Inviting a demon. A Kant rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins them. Unfortunately, my lowborn are getting dreadfully devout. We're in no state to make a move against the queen. It's far too dangerous. The High Inquisitor will pounce as soon as we do anything. Scary warning. The counts aim to lower their faith to 4 or less. Somewhere along the coast, noble patrician confused Scree strolls in their olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. Olive grove? Wait, they have olive groves? Huh. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The queen is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket? Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Alright, so I can afford to tax the patricians, sorry. But I will also be... Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I can afford it. I can afford it. The good word. Greetings, Liliana. I've had an idea. As you know, the people of the coast are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent to the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favor. You mean make me some kind of saint? Not exactly. I mean, unless they really start to like you. But support from the church can't be a bad thing, can it? No. Go forth. Teach them to love me. Marvelous. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the king consort is planning a tour of the coast. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where he plans to stop. Unfortunately, they're mostly flocking to throw vegetables. The popularity of the church in the coast clearly didn't amount to as much as... Ooh. Ow. Anger's in anger. It's not long before he calls off the tour to return home, his tail tucked between his legs. Solar Discovery. Ooh, hello. And then the other one's a risky wager. Your esteemed highness, while scouting the north for a prime eclipse viewing spot, my servants discovered a portal. A portal? I'm going to allow that. It's a shimmering shadow hanging in the air about the size of a door. We threw a rock in, and it returned as a slab of polished obsidian. Is that good? How should I know? Naturally, I sent one of my servants through next. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea. They saw a red wasteland beneath a sky whose color defied description. I recall a tale from my childhood of such a land, where fairy beings gave vast riches to those brave enough to visit. Riches, you say? This portal is on my land, so I have the rights to any riches it may contain. Oh, Jesus. But I discovered it. Well, my servants did. Great treasure lies beyond, I'm sure of it. Well, we're not just going to outright give it to Schmeagle Man. Sorry. Oh, I did not think that one through. Either way, I'm screwed. Either way, I'm screwed. Okay, the council has spoken. Scrabbling for gold, Schmeagle Man wins out. He plucks out a young recruit from the Adventurers Guild, who begins preparations immediately. Damn it. I was kind of hoping that the Chiefs would get it, because that's more trade. A risky wager. Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories. Everyone, Kant, not a game person too, is about to lose a huge amount of money. Oh, Jesus. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What kind of boat will you have? My best... I don't know how to pronounce that. It's tiny, but that's the point. It'll nip around all those deadly reefs. They're talking rubbish, Your Grace. My nimble Strug will easily beat Confused Scree's old boat, or my name's not a gamer person too. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. You know what? Gonna go with the iron boat. Fuck off, cows. Damn. Oh well. Guess that's the way it goes. Neither noble knows what to say. Obviously, they were hoping for special treatment. But you keep your reputation as a monarch who won't take sides. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon, both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your Serene Highness, I understand you elected to sponsor both competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? I have no time for such things. Very well, Your August Majesty, but you're no fun. You return to the capital to await news of the race. Let's both get... Nice. Luck is with us, my friend. The Palace Watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will, but now we must plan our next steps. Okay. Ray's own military. That's going to be interesting. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the Palace Watch one by one. Once the Queen realizes she is surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. She'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent, but once we've turned the Queen into our puppet, won't the chiefs and counts notice? That's why we need a strong army, to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the Queen's forces, we'll be unstoppable. For the final stage... Nice, you guys are already at that. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise their military to at least 5. Here we go. That's what I was waiting for. Another delicious discovery. Word from the boat race, Your August Majesty. Count Not a Gamer Person has sent a letter by Seagull. The race continues apace. Noble Patrician Confused Scree and I are neck and neck, but I am sure I'll get ahead soon. The bad news is that although we brought lots of preserved cabbages with us, weevils have got into the barrels. If we're not careful, I'll starve and my sailors will be hungry too. Wow, and my sailors will be hungry too. Yeah, unfortunately, Noobles, I don't think you can change gender midway through. Or pronouns, sorry. The good news is that we've found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers, but we don't know if it's poisonous. Nice. They ask for guidance on whether to use the seaweed for food. What do you say, Your Serene Highness? There we go. You all like money, right? All right. Yeah, it sure is. The best part is... Oh, it actually does come from... No, that was from the treasury. Okay. That was from the decision, not the... Yeah. Money is money. Your Majesty, this seaweed isn't actually a plant. It's a vast animal. The fronds are a kind of camouflage as it lurks on the seabed. Eating it can drive a healthy person into a bloodthirsty frenzy, but if prepared correctly, it tastes like grilled lamb. You send instructions to Not a Gamer Person 2 and soon hear back. Thank you, Your Highness. It would have been dreadful if we'd eaten the plant animal incorrectly. As it is, the crew love it. Why, I feel invigorated just writing about it. I have sent a shipment to the east with cultivation instructions so the counts can grow and sell this new crop. Nice. So farming's up and trade's up. Not a Gamer Person 2 is in the lead. Nice. Dishonor on you, your family, and your bear. Ah, lovely. Lovely. Shark attacks. Oh, Jesus. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach. Excuse me? That beach is vital to coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Yeah, no. Well, now I want to close it. You can't. I'll take this all the way to the council. Yeah, treasury's too low. Sorry. Ooh, I like that, actually. Y'all get money because of this. Trade goes up, defiance goes down. I like it. Oh, that's trade for... never mind. My bad. Well, either way. It's not money out of my pocket. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And since Nixie is not here... Oh, it was Heaven... Wait, where's Heavenly at? We haven't heard from Heavenly in a while. Well, even if Heavenly was to vote, it wouldn't matter. So, turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. It's genius. We flipped this on its head. But it did lower Defiance, so I'll take it. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world's... Hey, Rena. Thank you for the raid, hun. Welcome in. I definitely had to fix that alert. Holy crap. Everybody got bombed. Oh. Oh, Rena, you just got stuck in the chat window. Hold on. Let me get you out of there real quick, cuz that's a blocked in area. Oh no, it actually pushed you out. Okay, never mind. All right. So, back to the game. More people are dying than ever, but at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Nice. Okay. That was an interesting one. I will hit somebody with a 2x4. Nice. Oh, God. Kant, not a gamer person in the second, strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. Rat flail! Rat flail! Anyway, the fields and barns of the east are overrun by vermin. And we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Nope, there's only one way you can vote. Sorry. And hydrate from Novak. Confused. I think you already lost that one. Khan, not a gamer person in the second's face falls. Their grip tightens on the rat's tail. How are we to survive with these rodents crawling over everything? Oh, very well, your majesty. The rat infestation rages through the east like fire through straw. Thankfully, there's enough food stored safely that the people do not starve. So the farming challenge succeeded, so y'all ain't gonna starve. And we end the season. So we still got the chief sitting on the first level of their scheme, needing to lower the kingdom's stability to 4, which it's getting close. Bastard offshoot, embittered step uncle. Jesus. Alright, and the ad is about to start, so we will be back in about a minute and 30 seconds. Jeez. Also, for a second there, everyone was kind of like just bunched in one spot down the bottom there. Humanity first. Oh, Jesus. Your heir. Yes. Let's get this started. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Liliana II. The gods are good, Your Greatness. I'm sure little Liliana II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spymaster soon. The adventurer returns. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray, but the north is a different story. Your Serene Highness, our adventurer returns from the Shadow Portal. What happened? With the amount we paid, there was no doubt of success. Nice. He returned talking rubbish about beings of air, but he brought a whole pile of gold with him. The fairy tales are true. These beings are our friends. Our very rich friends. Why does that not surprise me? The only problem is my cowardly citizens. They say the portal's dangerous and scary and a blight from another world. Ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna just veto that, because that's just asking for problems. Either way, trade goes up. Well, it doesn't matter, because, you know, trade's already at 10 here. But, you know. Boom. Have at it. Alright, and since Heavenly is decidedly absent, we will count the vote at now. The villagers are horrified, but there's no arguing with the council's decision. One explorer returns with no face, but with a newfound ability to play the harpsichord. Another is never seen again, and none of her family recalls her name. Still another returns with webbed feet, speaking only in foul limericks. Others, afraid of falling foul of the portal's power, flee to Heavenly Chaos's estate for safety. Oh, hello. That means the North got... Nice. The North did get the trade. Bonus. Meanwhile, the patricians whisper fanatical tales of what the adventurers saw within the portal. Superstition spreads further and further, with peasants fashioning charms of dried herbs and animal bones for protection. Where was the last one? Right. Storm at sea. Neither Person 2 has sent word that they escaped a nasty storm on their voyage. But noble patrician confused Scree hasn't been so lucky. They were blown off course and are running out of food. Your esteemed highness, surely in the interest of fairness we should send in some supplies. By the blood of the dead, why? If they fell foul of a storm, that's their fault. But this is a boat race, not a competitive fast. Do they deserve to perish, your esteemed highness? You know what? We'll take a chance with it. It's a low chance, but we'll take a chance with it. Remember, money. Beautiful, beautiful money. All right, we'll wait for... There we go. And of course, I get to choose. So, I think we all know what I'm going with. And they failed. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. The patricians club together to send barrels of ship's biscuits, preserved fruits, and dried meat to confuse Scree, along with some extra funds for the journey. But it turns out that much of the food is spoiled, some is edible, but the crew is forced onto meager rations. Confused Scree struggles onward, hungry and tired. The next you hear, the eastern boat is in the lead. The race is nearly over. Hey, I tried. I tried. All right. Jesus. The patricians are definitely not hurting for money. All right. Have fun. Reminded everyone else, the patricians are actually getting really close. Well, money speaks. The patricians raise their military, and the counts lower their faith. And I've lost my mouse. There it is. Defiance is too high, and one or more regions is considering rebellion. Rebellion will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. Your ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be an architect of a golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. Haha, you can't rebel anymore. But to shut down your noble schemes for scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own, but the Chancellor has other ideas. A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Yep. And we are back to the bankruptcy looms. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Crap. You know what? No. I can make this last. Because it takes 4 to 5 seasons before this hits me. So you know what? We're doing it. I'm taking a risk. Technically, you can't. Rebellion halted. Defiance is below authority or stability. So, you could have, but not anymore. The end is near. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'd hoped the coast would win the day, but it appears Kant, not a gamer person II, will sail to victory. How exciting. Truly this race is of utmost importance. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of lumber that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen. I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your Highness, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. Okay. Remember, money. Money on A. Money on A. So we got the deciding vote coming in. Ooh. Okay. Authority goes up, but trade also goes down, unfortunately. It's fine. But my lumber shipment will have to be diverted. It'll be late. Trade is now prosperous. Defiance is now furious. That's what you get for trying to interfere. So the east and the coast are less likely. It's okay. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Kant, not a gamer person II. Victory. Victory for the honor of the counts. I could not have done it without the generous sponsorship of Queen Liliana. So authority is now up to 8, and defiance in the east is down to 5. Now pay up, confused Scree. A patrician losing a sea race. It's a scandal. I don't know how it happened. Yikes. So, confused Scree. Rip for your gold. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time. Geez, not a gamer person. You literally just became the richest person. Like, not even joking. You're the richest person and the richest region. Absolutely not. It's time for a nice holiday in my villa to relax. And a lot of wine. Back in the east, merchants flock to investigate Not a Gamer Person 2's boat and use their sailing techniques to improve their own crafts. Nice. So I lost a level in trade for the chiefs, but I gain 2 levels of trade for the counts. So, win-win. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Saul and Kurth. Some successful and others ending in watery death. Alright, and we end the season. I don't like how close the Chiefs are. So, you know what? No. Just bribe the Chiefs. Counts are fine. Actually, no. I just want a little bit of that money. I hope you win. It's fair. Okay. Ambition Spy Network. Here we go. I helped you win, technically. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Why didn't I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you. Soon our spies will infiltrate the courts of the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and the colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we'll have a spy network the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. This should put a stop to their foolish schemes, and it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spymaster arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between 2 fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field. Your Majesty, I sent her to Lord Patrician Schmiegelman's villa, disguised as a troubadour, with a fiddle at the ready. Ooh, wonderful news. Don't get too excited. This is only the first step. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, 80%. Here we go. Success! The spymaster studies the scroll for a moment, and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame, and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed into Lord Patrician Schmiegelman's court with open arms, and is already flattering him with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now we must hope they can maintain their cover. Now here's the part that... God damn it, Smeagol, you simp. Queen, I'm being bullied. I'm sorry. Let's wait and see. And it failed. So the first attempt fails. A few more weeks pass, and you wait anxiously for another message. When it arrives, however, your spymaster reads it with a face like thunder. Do you want the good news or the bad news? Give me the bad news and get it over with. The bad news is that we had to dredge one of our spies' bodies out of a canal yesterday. But the good news is that Lord Patrician Schmiegelman couldn't work out who sent her, so that's something at least. Lovely. Just what I wanted to hear before breakfast. The problem is that the kingdom is too unstable. Everyone's on edge. Everyone's paranoid. If a bard shows up on their doorstep, they ask difficult questions. Of course, they're right to be paranoid, but it's no good for us. We need your nobles to be fat and happy. Over the next month, more and more of your spies are fettered out and killed in increasingly gruesome ways. Luckily, your involvement remains a mere rumor. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's stability as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. The Gossamer Shield. Your Highness, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. A demon hatched from the ground? Worse even than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. Blood and Stars, what happened? It's the Order of the Gossamer Shield. Oh, them. Hey, Bacandida. Wow. Words. You know, I don't think the balancing is very good, because it put you with the Chiefs when not a gamer person kind of needs the help. But I love the disdain though. Oh, them. That's fair. Oh, maybe ooh. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense. Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. And the coast military is up, and their wealth is down. That would be fair, actually. Gossamer Security has been involved and been solving the problems we want solved and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Blood and Stars, Gossamer Security has... How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Highness, I beg the council to be reasonable. Alright. Looks like I'm going to block the only one that lowers my stability. Alright. Have at it, guys. Yep, totally didn't see that one coming. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just have to lower the patrician's military somehow. Hopefully with this other event. Nope, that just made them even... Oh, Jesus, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I am really screwed. Yep. Well, let's hope that this last one actually does something for me. Burr, the Eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Majesty. I can still feel it in my bones. Ha, you counts don't know the meaning of the word cold. Your Majesty, this is no joke. I found the secret is layers. It's not just me. In the east, the river's frozen, and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. All right. None of these actually really affect me all that much. Except for maybe that, but it's only if I don't win. Yep, I have this really odd feeling that I'm screwed. Yeah, no, I'm not letting any more votes go through. I'm sorry. Defiance is now treasonous. Yeah, no, I'm really screwed. And I think this is the end. GG, everyone. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because the patricians have their goal. And this is their last one. Yeah, something's wrong. It starts as a day like any other. You wake up next to your husband and head down to breakfast together. I'm going to the chapel for prayers. Have a good day, my dear. Once your husband has departed, you head to the throne room to begin another long day of fulfilling your royal duties. As you walk through the corridors of the palace, something feels wrong. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we'll continue now. As you walk through the corridors of the palace, something feels wrong. The palace watch
who usually stand rigidly at attention as you walk past, instead fall in step behind you. Return to your post. The watch ignores you. Suddenly, you feel less like you're being followed and more like you're being escorted. When you reach the throne room, you're greeted by a gobsmacking sight. Noble patrician confused Scree is sitting nonchalantly on your throne, their feet up. Greetings, your serene highness. This throne isn't as comfy as it looks, is it? You should invest in some cushions. What is the meaning of this? Officers, the queen is getting out of hand. Show her what happens when she forgets her manners. You can scarcely believe it. One of the palace watch draws her sword and places the blade against your neck. There you go, August Majesty. Don't do anything you'll regret. That's when you notice it, a strong coastal accent echoing from under the full face helmet. These aren't your own guards at all. Ah, crap. The old watch were disgruntled about the low pay. Last night, they all simultaneously decided to begin new careers and handed over the uniforms to my friends here. Don't worry, my people will take very good care of you, as long as you don't speak a word about this to anyone. A single step out of line, though, and accidents happen, eh? What about my honor guard? Indeed, these Sir Knights weren't happy with the new arrangement. We had to take them aside and give them a good talking to. By which I mean we poisoned their wine and threw the bodies in the sewer. Jesus. What about my heir? A loose end, don't worry. She'll be taken care of. What happens now? Simple. Exactly what the coast wants to happen. You answer to me from now on. Got it? Or else your friendly new watch will see that you take a tragic tumble out of a fifth floor window. First of all, I want you to fire your inner circle of advisors, the spymaster, the chancellor, the marshal. I want them all gone and replaced by patricians. You know what? I'm going out defiantly. That's a shame. Officers? Two officers grab you under the arms and drag you to the window, preparing to throw you out into oblivion. See you in the seven hells. You are flung through the window with a crash. For a moment, you hang in midair, surrounded by sparkling glass, suspended. Then you look down and remember that the ground is over 100 feet below. As you plummet, the second to last thing to go through your mind is, damn, I wish I had a moat. The last thing to go through your mind is the street. Jesus. That's a bit morbid. Unsurprisingly, Queen Liliana did not survive her impact with the cobblestones, but the street was renamed in her honor, Pancake Lane. Wow. The chief's attempt to replace the queen's advisors never panned out. One night, Chief Novak awoke to find a smiling spymaster holding a knife to their throat and kindly asking them to desist. Shortly after Queen Liliana's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Count Not a Gamer Person's castle and placed them under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. After killing the queen, the patricians also made sure to butcher all her supporters. Weeks into King Marcus's reign, servants were still trying to get the stains out of the palace carpets. The common folk whispered that a reign born in blood would also end in it. I will allow that. Anyway, let's get some screenshots. Boom. Queen Liliana the Usurped. Really? The Usurped? So, game length, exactly 3 years. So that was surprisingly long. Spouse was Marinus of the Coast. Successor is King Marcus. Okay, so screenshot that as well. Of the nobles, the wealthiest was Not a Gamer Person II at almost 4,000. And the poorest noble, the Confused Scree, at 100. Marry the coast, die to the coast. Thank you for the follow, Novak. I really appreciate it. Let's get that screenshot. Hey, Confused Scree, thank you for the follow, hun. Very glad to have you. And last screenshot. Not a bad, aside from the faith, not a bad. Hey, Smeagol Man, thank you for the follow as well, hun. Should have been wealthiest dumbass game. Alright, and that should be all of the screenshots required. Boom, and done. And with that, we will be ending stream because I need to get some sleep, and I know several others probably do as well. So, let's see who we can raid, actually. For those that actually want to continue going. So, let's see. There we go. Come on. Stream Deck is being relatively slow today, so I do apologize. Let's see. Who are we going to raid? Ooh. Crumbie is currently playing, and I believe, yep, he's actually playing King of the Castle as well. So, we are going to start a raid to him. Alright, so if you want to continue playing, feel free to stay for the raid. And just let me thank you guys once again for sticking around and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.